What's up YouTube, and welcome to a episode of a video on my channel all about the lovely Logan, that young cuddly teddy bear of a person, that Wolverine of a person. Yes, Wolverine 3 is coming. Obviously we knew this for ages, but of course it is the worst kept secret in actual comic book movie history. But it seems like we're getting news thick and fast, especially with this little poster here, and this seems to be the last time we'll see Hugh Jackman as the Wolverine. So we know that the story of the Wolverine 3 will loosely follow the Old Man Logan story in the comics, which is one of the best, I think, miniseries to ever exist. Now, of course, we've got Old Man Logan thanks to the whole mega weirdness that happened with the battle planet, etc. last year. I think it was last year. I believe it was last year. We had the mega event, which was the whole return to the whole battle planet craziness. And this gave us Old Man Logan in the current timeline of the comics. Now, the story of Old Man Logan is pretty much one of a post-apocalyptic wasteland with the villains pretty much running the shop. And that includes Hulklings and all that kind of crazy fucked up mess. But Old Man Logan has to save the day. So it's kind of like a Wild West story, but with mutants and the villains of the piece of the Marvel comic universe. So it's pretty much exciting, but things are probably set to change, to be honest, and it looks like they're really going to be using the Outback kind of Wild West setting as the story, and then just changing the story just a tad, changing the villains, the plot, etc., but keeping Old Man Logan. Now, it was assumed that Mr. Sinister would be the villain of the piece for the Wolverine standalone movie, as we saw the company men take away the vials from the Weapon X facility, and, well, they put them in an Essex Corp briefcase, which, well, yeah, that kind of hints at what is happening, but it looks like things are kind of changing, and the Weapon X Instagram is actually dropping quite a lot of information as to what's going on moving forward. And I predict we'll probably get X-23 in this in some way, which is the female clone of Logan himself and is also the current Wolverine. Now, we knew that Boyd Holbrook of Narcos was actually cast to be in this movie, and we've got a hint here that, well, this is going to be Pierce. Now, a lot of people are wondering who that actually is. So let's have a look at who Pierce really is. Now, Donald Pierce was a high ranking member of the Hellfire Club, which is something you may recognise from the X-Men movies, and obviously if you read the comics, then you'll know who they are. He had the rank of the White Bishop, which put him in league with Sebastian Shaw and Emma Frost themselves, but once it was destroyed, he no longer found himself being a member and took employment with and leading a massive group of douchebags called the Reavers. The Reavers were a group dedicated to taking down the X-Men, and once there was a base for the X-Men in the outback of Australia, well, they were there fighting but were killed by the Sentinels and then taken over by Lady Deathstrike. And this storyline carried over kind of into the Old Man Logan story, where they were villains led by Lady Deathstrike. So that'd be really, really cool to see. We've seen Lady Deathstrike in these movies as well, so that could actually happen. So that's it for that video. Please do drop a like, please do subscribe, and comment below with what you're most looking forward to about the new X-Men film. So see you soon. Goodbye.